Hi, I'm Zebin. Today I'm going to talk about the design direction, my concept, intended experience, and the physical prototype. The team domain focuses on helping people who need to sit for long periods because of study or work to reduce sedentary behavior and to alleviate the impacts of this behavior to health. Based on the research of our target audience, we found that their personal characteristics and environment could affect them to take actions to change this behavior. For example, awkwardness of standing is one of the main barriers for office workers to reduce the sedentary behavior in workplace. However, it will not happen at private spaces like home. So, there are two design directions in the team domain, which are reducing sedentary behavior in public space and private space. And my design direction is to reduce it in office as a public space where office workers might need to sit for long periods, like 6 to 8 hours. So interviews with office workers, office observation, and literature study, the improved concept was formed. The concept is 3 strip patches. It has 3 patches with display areas on the front and attachable material on the back. The user is able to attach them anywhere on the clothes and remove them from the clothes, which aims to provide a more flexible and personalized way to wear them. Moreover, they are easily accessible and portable, so they can be used in different environments. The main page starts to count the time once the user sits down. The time is expressed as the number of activated LEDs on the display area. For example, 2 LEDs are turned on after sitting for 10 minutes. Also, as a reminder, pages begin to vibrate constantly when all LEDs are activated, which is around 60 minutes. After that, all users who sit for around 1 hour in the office will be gathered together. Specifically, the system will display the connected users' directions on the page. For example, if A is to the north of B, then the northern LEDs on B's page will be turned on. The user needs to walk around the office and to find other users based on the hint on the page. After gather users together, an interactive game that aims to stretch body will be activated. One of the pages among them will be randomly selected and activated by turn on all LEDs. The user with activated page needs to touch it, and the light will randomly jump to another user, and so on. The game will be finished after a few rounds. As mentioned in the concept, the intended experience mainly focuses on 4 parts. Firstly, the user is able to know the sitting time. Secondly, the product is able to annoy the user so that the user can stop sitting. In addition, gathering users who have seated around 1 hour together so that they are more likely to change the behavior rather than keep sitting. Lastly, the user is able to stretch his body to reduce the negative impacts on health. Now I'm going to show you a live video of someone interacting with the prototype. He attached patches on his clothes, and now he's going to sit down and work on his project. The LEDs start to light up after he's seated. After all LEDs are activated, it starts to vibrate, and other users' directions are showing on the page. Now he's going to find other users. Same thing also happened on the second user's page. Now they are close to each other. The light will randomly jump to another user by touching it. There are 6 functions in total in this prototype, and the prototype was built up by me and Toby. Functions like vibrating, touch, and some parts of data transmission were created by him and shared as team parts. For me, I built up the counting function, detect, sitting function, LED control, and some parts of data transmission as well. So I will only explain what I have created in this prototype. But before that, the function displaying other users' directions on patch is simulated because it's really hard to be built. I have tried to use accelerometer to check motion, trial exit tile sensor, fake it using two mobile phones, and even GPS model. But the outcome is not acceptable, so it's simulated in this prototype. Now I'm gonna explain how to build out what I have created in this prototype. Firstly, the patch attached on the back of sign is created with a pressure sensor inside it. So when the user sits down, the pressure sensor will read the pressure from the user and activate the counting function. The sitting time is recorded in the system, and it keeps tracking the value from the pressure sensor inside the patch. Then it's able to detect the user is sitting or standing. Next, a NeoPixel ring is attached on a patch as a sitting time reminder. It connects to ground, 5 volts, and pin 2. Every 5 minutes, the system will send a signal to the ring 0 pin 2 and activate one LED. This is how the sitting time is displayed as the number of activated LEDs. Finally, two transceiver modules are used to communicate data between two devices. So multiple users are able to interact with each other in the same space like Office. Firstly, I set up two channels, one for sending data and another one for receiving data. When the user pressed an activated patch, the data will be sent to another user via the channel, and the transceiver module on another device will capture that signal and activate the LEDs. So this is how those functions work. And this is the overall introduction about my concept, prototype, and functions. Thank you.